If you're someone who is always on, go hard, get things done, be a fantastic coach for your clients, delivering amazing results, making pretty decent money. If you're on all the time and it's beginning to take its toll on you, you're beginning to wonder, perhaps some of you, was my dad right about me all along? Was my mom right about me all along? Am I just a pretender who's just putting on this weird facade? On the inside, I'm a loser. You might want to stick around for the next 2 to 3 minutes while I break it down for you and fix it. Amongst my people, they're some of the most talented, gifted individuals on the planet. I genuinely believe that. Mindset, health, nutrition, marketing, business, music, everything and anything. These people are geniuses. And so what's happening, and the trend I'm seeing, is whenever we're going out of our way to deliver fantastic results, we're also telling ourselves certain stories. We're holding ourselves up to certain standards. And so, for example, you might be a coach, you show your clients a lot of attention and you give them a lot of love and a lot of care and you're there for them to understand. Or you're someone who's deliberately showing up on all the things by yourself and you're not deputing it to people on your team, other people to manage, because you're like, no, this needs my attention. I'm the person. I need to make it happen. Otherwise, these people will screw it up. Let me share something with you. What's happening is, yes, you're showing up and you're maintaining quality control. You're an exception to the norm and you're the person who's going to change the world. You're genuinely making a difference. You're having an impact. And you're definitely not the other side of the spectrum where people show all the glitz and glam and then don't deliver. You're the exception to the norm. However, what's also happening on an underlying level, on a subconscious level, is you're overcompensating. And so if you feel the need to receive attention, love, care, respect, you're actually giving it to all your clients. You're showing up to the full of your ability. And now, I don't blame you. A lot of popular programs nowadays tell you that you have to be on all the time. You show up to sales calls with your game face on. Content needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be written beautifully. But what happens if, for example, one of your parents calls you up and messes things up for you, or your spouse does it, or your partner does it, or your friend does it, and now you're not feeling that great all of a sudden, but you still need to show up. And you don't feel like showing up, but you still need to show up, because you're telling yourself that if you don't show up, you're not the person you're supposed to be. And you need to be in this amazing, fantastic state. You're creating an artificial persona of yourself who's always showing up in one particular state. That is causing unnecessary pressure on you and your system. And the story goes something like this. If I don't deliver like this, I'm going to lose these people. I'm going to lose their trust. They're going to think I'm slacking. They might cancel with me. They might go away. I might lose them. This, that, and the other. Others of you would be like, if I don't do this, then I'm being exactly like XYZ coach who took my money, scammed me, didn't teach me anything, whatever. Horror stories happen to all of us. You know, there's good and bad in every industry. And so you're telling yourself all these things, but in reality, what you're doing is you're creating a recipe for disaster. You're setting yourself up to fail. You are giving way too much than you need to be. And the worst thing you're doing is that you're hurting your clients. I used to be the same. I used to go out of my way, grab people and drag them across the finish line because I was telling myself, you're going to be known by your results and every single client is going to be the best possible, like the rags to riches story that blow people's minds. And yes, it helps. The case studies are fantastic. The testimonials are amazing. But what was I doing? I wasn't empowering my clients. I was leading my clients. I was telling them, do this, you're going to succeed. Do that, you're going to succeed. And they were succeeding, but I wasn't empowering them. I was using my energy to take them across the finish line. I was disempowering them because I was showing up as a lopsided caricature version of me. Like the yaya who's always on. Let's go, baby. Let's get things done. And so in reality, we're human. We're not, I don't wake up every day ready to smash the day and get things done. No, I don't. And neither do you. And on another level, you're trying to live up to, just like me, live up to the expectations of my parents, get their validation. We all have our stories. All our parents, some of them tell us we're never going to amount to anything, tell us that we're too sensitive, we're too much of something, right? You're too much. Ease off, go easy. And so subconsciously, boys and girls, we are ruining ourselves to live up to a standard of or expectation that we didn't even set for ourselves. Somebody else did. And then we continued the narrative in our life and we keep telling ourselves that. Now the narrative's changed into, I'm not a professional if I do this. I'm like those other people if I don't. In reality, you're human. Some days are good, some days are bad. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. What matters is stop judging the feeling that you're feeling. And so this is literally what we did in my family call right now. My group is my family. I call them my family. I was like, it's fine to feel like crap. It's fine to feel if someone's shown up and something's gone wrong. That all of that is fine. What's not fine is spending time judging it, lamenting it, and telling yourself, oh my God, I'd improved so much, but it sounds to me like I've regressed, because you have not. People think they regress just because they're having a bad day or because something went wrong. They've regressed. No, you haven't. And so it's not okay. Instead of judging yourself, instead of figuring out why you're feeling bad, because that's the second thing we do, we try to figure out the narrative. I'm feeling bad because X said this to me, or Y did that to me, or I'm feeling bad because it doesn't matter why you're feeling bad. Doesn't matter why you're feeling low. Doesn't matter why you're feeling depressed, sad, however you're feeling, tired. What matters is stop labeling it, stop judging it, allow yourself to feel it. Allow, that's right, you are allowed to feel, and go about your day. Your business is not above you. Do what needs to be done. Just don't put artificial, unnecessary expectations on yourself. And I promise you, because the story you tell yourself is, if I do this, I'm going to lose my client. Your clients will appreciate you more. When I stopped being a caricature of myself and I started being me, some days were good, some days were not good, some days I need extra coffee to get me through my day. My clients saw me as human, and they respected it even more. And we built an even better rapport with each other, a better relationship, because we're all humans. When you sign on someone, they're not expecting God to be coaching them, right? But we try to be God, but no, they're not. And if you fess up to the fact that you're as human as them, they will actually believe you and accept you and respect you even more. Not less. People don't respect you because you show up and pretend to be Superman or Superwoman. They respect you when you tell them, I'm having a shit day, I feel like going to sleep, I've had a good cry, or I want to have a good cry, because you show your human side. And so let go of the insecurity. Let go of trying to validate your mom, dad, aunt, uncle, whoever told you you're not going to amount to anything. Let go of the unnecessary pressure. Let go of the programs that have told you you better show up like this on a call. You better show up like that. Otherwise, you're going to lose the sale. Otherwise, they're going to disrespect you. None of that is going to happen. You are as human as somebody else. Everything that makes you great lies within you. It does not lie in your program or the way you walk people through things or the special things or the blah, blah, blah. Because trust me, if you're on your way to success, if you're doing things, it's just a matter of time before you're copied. I've been copied for 4 years. Take it as flattery. Doesn't matter. The power is not in the stuff I do. The power is in me. And just like that, the power is in you. Not your stuff, not your program, not your fancy whatever thing you do, not your... No, it's you. And so the power in you is amplified when you are vulnerable. And so that's my message for you today. If you're having a shit day, it is absolutely okay. You are allowed to have a crap day. Give yourself permission to have a crap day. And go about your day anyway. Save time on the judgment and the narrative. I hope that you find this useful. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know which point, if anything, resonated with you. Enjoy the rest of your week. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.